Welcome to the Non-Contingent Interactions video. During this video, we will unpack the science behind this intervention strategy, non-contingent interactions. Just like many of the intervention strategies discussed in the Behavior Interventions in the Classroom series, this preventative strategy is likely something you are currently using or have used in the past. The key with this intervention, and with many others, is intentionality. Knowing what you are doing and why you are doing it will strengthen the power of this strategy. As I mentioned already, non-contingent interactions is a preventative strategy for addressing behavior. It is based on two critical foundations. The first is a technical concept from applied behavioral analysis, non-contingent reinforcement, or NCR. You may be wondering, what is NCR? Great question. NCR, in its simplest terms, is providing something to students that is known to be reinforcing that is not contingent on a specific behavior. In other words, the students do not have to do anything to receive the reinforcement. The second critical foundation is based on the idea that students want and need adult attention. In fact, some students are desperate for any adult attention. Some students with chronic behavior problems may have learned over time that it is easier and more reliable to get attention by doing things wrong than by following expectations. In the case of non-contingent interactions, the idea is to provide non-contingent interactions with your students on some kind of schedule. By intentionally doing this, you are building rapport with your students. Some people have referred to this as making deposits in the relationship bank. At some point, you will likely have to provide corrective feedback to a student. By intentionally building a relationship with the student through non-contingent interactions, among other things, you are in a different position to provide corrective feedback to the student. So, how can this be done? Great question. There are a number of ways you can go about doing this. Here are a few ideas that Sprick et al. Provided. Commit to saying hello to each student as she or he enters the classroom. Show an interest in the student's progress during independent work periods. Invite the student to ask for assistance. Engage the student in a conversation topic of his or her choice. Plan to greet or talk to the students whenever you had to interact with him or her around behavioral errors, showing what has happened in the past. Recall, the idea behind using this intervention strategy is to be intentional. The Be Positive app can help with this. It is a free app that can be downloaded both on Android and Apple platforms. Among other features, educators can set reminders and specific intervals that will prompt the delivery of non-contingent interactions. Educators can also use the counter feature to help monitor the use of non-contingent interactions. The stat feature can provide educators with feedback on the use of strategies like non-contingent interactions. While we can geek out on the use of an app like this, it is important that we do not lose sight of the most important aspect of this intervention strategy, building relationships with students. Dr. Tim Noster from Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania summed this idea up well when he said, "Rapport involves establishing a trusting relationship with each of your students. All kids will let you in, even the ones that appear most resistant to letting you in. But they will only let you in on their time frame based on when they feel they can trust you." Thank you.